Steel City Live. I'm joined by Sean. Sean, what is up after a crazy, embarrassing performance, my friend?
Man, you said it. It's embarrassing. It's sad to me. I've been really sad. I kept my
Man,
hopes
you said
alive.
it. It's embarrassing. It's
Got it. Go. Sorry, man. Keep going.
But yeah, I kept my hopes alive all season, hoping that at one point, Tomlin would be able to get this team to turn around and reignite that fire, get a spark going, get something going. And
Man.
nothing ever came. And the fat lady has finally sang. It's over. It's just another fully collapsed season, one and done in the playoffs. I'm
Yes.
sick. I'm sick of this, bro.
Me too, man. I've had enough. I've had enough of Mike Tomlin. I've had enough of this bullshit. The basic bullshit that is what Mike Tomlin lives in. That basic conservative, no game plan, out coach, horrible, man. It is absolutely dog shit, and it just is bothersome. But hey, man, we'll dive into it. And we appreciate you guys for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Robert wrote in chat says Tomlin signed a $37.5 million extension that runs through 2027. He's one of the highest paid head coaches in football. He would have to agree to any trade, and we are stuck with Tomlin. And I agree. They still can fire him, but will the Steelers fire him and pay probably about $40 million by 37 and a half by the time that's done, allowing Mike Tomlin to go work for somebody else? Would that happen? I don't know. But hey, it is what it is. Sean, do you have something on with volume?
Let me see here. How's that?
Hello, hello.
How about now?
Okay, that was better. Okay, I thought I could
Shoot.
hear myself echo because I was worrying that I had mine on. But anyway, yeah, Sean, they are stuck with Mike Tomlin unless Mike Tomlin agrees to a trade, agrees to, I'm sure he's going to go sit somewhere and make 30 million bucks. He's making guys roughly about $14.5 million here, so per season. That's kind of what it equates to, and that's troublesome. But Sean, what'd you think of the schematics last night? Do you think that Tomlin was outcoached by Harbaugh, who I don't think is some genius, football genius or anything, but you saw some of the things the Steelers did, and I thought schematically they were absolutely fucking dog shit, defensively and offensively.
Yeah, I mean the Ravens outperformed the Steelers. They outcoached the Steelers. They outdid the Steelers in any way that you can. Like they're just at what point was it ever a game? It wasn't. The Steelers went out there and they were unable to score on the opening drive. Baltimore got the ball. They charged down the field. They scored and never looked back. It was just
Yeah.
it was an ass beating, and there should be no excuse for that. There should never be a damn ass whipping inside the AFC North with these Steelers. We expect a way better product from this franchise.
Yeah, man, and that's what I said. It's like Mike Tomlin has taken a once proud franchise and bred mediocrity into it, made it just average, and made it acceptable to be average. He has people out there that celebrate him day in and day out for being fucking average, and I don't know why people are cool with it. I don't know why that tells people that oh, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I don't understand it, and it just is so troublesome. Let me get back to the chat. Daniel Barry, what's up? Nathaniel Sampson, damn bro, the Steelers do suck. Challenger 22, getting sick of his defenders too. Yeah, man, it's definitely tough to watch. Nathaniel Sampson with the emojis. Robert Rowe getting out rushed 299 yards to 29 yards. That was the worst loss in team history, considering it was in the postseason. Yes, Sean, that was embarrassing, I thought, for the defense. TJ Watt, Sean, 129 snaps without a sack, without even an assist or a tackle. What has happened to TJ Watt? Is it just so bad schematically, defensively under Mike Tomlin and Terrell Austin that literally they have him out of position or not in the proper position? Or maybe has the great one fallen off a little bit? Or what's going on there, you think?
I'm starting to question that too. I was wondering if he's lost a step. I mean, he's still a great guy. He's out there putting pressure on the quarterbacks as much as he can. But I feel like maybe teams have just maybe they've found a good way to scheme around Watt. You've got to acknowledge Watt on the field, and I think they finally started doing that, and they made it extremely hard for him to come out there and make an impact on the game. So, I
Yeah.
mean, I think that might have something to do with it. Watt's always going to be a great player no matter what. Even when he's injured, he can go out there and put pressure on a quarterback. But, it bothers me because we have the highest paid defense in the NFL, and they allowed 300 damn rushing yards and let Lamar throw the ball. Receivers were open all over the field. There was nothing to really watch or even hope for during that game. They gave up. Like, they were going through the motions from A to
Yeah.
Z, and that was one of the hardest games I've ever watched as a Steelers fan.
Yeah, and I thought that was one of the most demoralizing losses. It really just took the wind out of our sails a little bit. Just like, what the hell is going on here? What are we doing? And Sean, what really pisses me off is like defensively, why not if you see a guy like TJ Watt being, chipped, being taken out of the game, not being able to put as much pressure onto the game plan as they would like. Why not move him around? Why not try to be different with him? Why not try to get him involved? And I think that's where I get with Mike Tomlin here, Sean, is there is no adjustments that make any type of sense. There's no urgency inside of these football games. We'll wait through the whole first half and get down so many points and then try to start to do some different things. And even then, it isn't even enough. But what is he waiting for? Why is he so stale? That's the questions I'm asking. And for being a defensive guru, why are you continually watching Cam Sutton get out there and get smoked, get rocked when you have Beanie Bishop watching the game, a guy that was getting turnovers? Why not mix it up? Why not be different? You know what I mean?
I think Tomlin is kind of projecting when he says we don't live in our fears. When I think I figured out what his fear is, Tomlin is afraid of change because nothing fucking changes year after year. He keeps coming out with the same damn game plan. It's always the same thing. Nothing changes. That's his fear, bro. He don't want to change nothing. He's too afraid.
Yeah, definitely afraid. And if he says we don't live in our fears one more time and our business is winning, I might just throw up, man. I literally might just throw up, dude. And honestly, Sean, as a Steelers fan, as Steelers Nation, we deserve better. And I know some fan bases call us spoiled and shit. I know that. But again, we're winners and we expect winning. And we expect change. We expect to move on and really try to find ways to get better each and every week. And we're not doing that anymore. Sean, do you think that sometimes after so long, things just become stale, no matter how good of a coach you are, no matter what you do. Just sometimes it's time for a change.
Yeah, I believe in that too. And I think Tomlin's time has kind of expired. I mean, he's been there 18 years now, going on more. I understand we're going to have him for a couple more possibly, but he's had plenty of time to go out there and at least have some kind of success with the team that he has built, not inherited. And we haven't seen that. And me personally, I'm done waiting. It's been
Yeah.
far too long. They cannot win in the postseason with Mike Tomlin. Period.
No, 0-6 in their last 6 tries, over 8 seasons since the last time, going on 9 seasons since the last playoff win. Just a simple playoff win, just week after week of downhill slides. After you get a football team to 10-3, they have some weaknesses. You see it, but instead of building off of that 10-3 record and really trying to get better each and every week by adapting and overcoming, taking lessons learned each week from the things you do positive and the things you do negative. You just continually wheel out the same product, and it definitely has become a real mess. We'll get back to the chat here in 1 second, guys. Appreciate you for stopping through here on Steel City Live. I'm Jason, that's Sean, and this is Mike Drop Sports. We appreciate you so much. Make sure you subscribe. We truly appreciate it. We are now well over 4,000 subscribers. We're almost to 4,100, so I appreciate that. We've been kicking ass and taking names, but let's keep going here. Roberta Campbell. The Steelers are going to be stuck in the mud and an average team until Tomlin and the Steelers part ways. Agree. A.K. Davis. Hi, guys, not the outcome we wanted, but most of us saw this coming. I heard today that the Steelers have no intention of trading or firing Tomlin. This came from Jerry Dulac. Yeah, Sean, they don't have any intentions of doing it. We all know that. We knew it. We've known it forever. We've known it to be true. We've known that this season was probably going to be the way we thought it was going to be. It is what it is, but damn, dude, there's talent on this football team, but there's some definite holes in it, and it makes you wonder, does Tomlin have too many hands in the pot? And what's he afraid of too? Have you noticed that every coordinator he hires has that run first type mentality? Why
Yeah.
not after 3 times maybe trade that, change that up, and bring somebody in that's like a little innovative, somebody that may challenge him a little bit?
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. And I feel like there was times where they did, like the beginning of that game, they came out and they tried to throw the ball, and Fryermuth dropped it. And after a few drops like that, or even just that one, I feel like they go right back to that. Okay, we got to run the ball. We can't throw the ball. And they shy away from out of fear that the guys are going to drop the ball. When you just have to keep trying, you got to keep pushing, you got to keep attacking. You can't let one play ruin your whole damn schematic for the game. Because
Yeah.
I felt like that was the only drive they went out there and played that aggressive. And I was happy to see him throw the ball. But yeah, he dropped the ball, and then they went right to running Najee right up the middle in a stacked box. And I'm just blue at the lips with this, bro. I am. It's hard
Yeah.
to keep coming out here week after week and talking about the same problem over and over again, and nothing changes.
Nothing ever. Challenger says that game was lost before they even took the field. They did seem out of sorts, man. That first drive, the first play, Pat Fryermuth dropping an easy pitch and catch from Russell Wilson. But I didn't see that effort, Sean. I didn't see that fight. I didn't see that will to survive, that want to, that Steeler way. I didn't see that last night.
No.
And even the announcers said that, bro. You pointed that out like at the beginning of the game when we were texting. I didn't see it, bro. I didn't see that fire, bro.
No, and I mean Russell Wilson looked uncomfortable in the pocket. He wasn't stepping up in the pocket properly. He was kind of shifting right into defenders that are rushing in, and you could see even when it's in the pass, he wasn't even setting his foot and throwing it. He wasn't planting his back foot and firing the ball. He was throwing it off balance. Like, you can't have a guy in the game in the postseason being uncomfortable. That's why I was telling you in text message, man, they should just throw Justin Fields in. At least when the pocket collapses, the guy could run out and at least move the chains a little bit,
Yeah.
And we saw, 2-3 times Fields come out, maybe run a couple plays. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just tired of the incompetence in the coaching staff in Pittsburgh, bro.
What about not going for it when literally, and I understand it was inside the Steelers side of the football field, but dude, you needed a half fucking inch, man. Literally. You're telling me you can't be creative like the Ravens were by putting Mark Andrews in there and allowing
Yeah.
him to go? We have a fucking monster human, a literal fucking giant dude, a fucking guy that's huge in fucking Darnell, Washington, and you can't be that creative? What are we doing here, dude? What are we doing? But you'll go for it on 4th and 1.5 in games earlier in the season. But when the chips are down and things matter, we don't go for it.
Because they're scared. They're scared to try anything new. They're scared of any kind of change. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to keep saying it too. These guys are scared.
No doubt. Aaron says we should have gave up our playoff spot to the Bengals because they were not competitive at all last night. Yeah, the Steelers didn't even look like they belonged in the playoffs, guys. In 6 games or 5-game losing streak rather to end the season. Challenger says worst playoff loss was to the Browns in 2020. Maybe by numbers, maybe. But I think that this playoff loss in my eyes was worse because didn't see no fight. You basically just handed it off to the Ravens like it was scripted almost. Like, oh, here, guys, we're supposed to lose this game. We're not even going to play football. It's crazy.
What
What's
else
up,
is crazy?
Edgar? Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, it's crazy that Tomlin still has his job. You guys all know that he has more one and dones in the postseason than Knoll and Cower combined. That's horrible. What are they doing? Go ahead, bro.
I don't know. Sean, I'm puzzled. I'm puzzled, my friend. I am absolutely fucking puzzled And I can't see how anyone in this fan base, not one person, how they could support anything Mike Tomlin has done. I don't care. He never has won with a team that he has built, ever, ever, ever. Since that team dismantled, Sean, since that Bill Cowher team fizzled out and went away, Mike Tomlin has done nothing but be mediocre. Point blank, period. He has never built a fucking team that has been competitive. And I'm not saying average and just having winning seasons. I'm talking winning ball games in the postseason because that's the only thing that matters, my friend.
Yeah, he can take that regular season record and stick it where the sun don't shine because it means nothing when you can't do anything in the postseason. All that doesn't mean shit to me.
Big Hill Tom Inger, what's up? Big Hill Tom says, TJ too busy making commercials. Inger says, remember how, oh shit, I'll try to post it, man. I'll try to post pictures, Inger. It's right on the channel page. You got to go right on there and then scroll over, but we'll get it on there tonight, man. I was busy with the game and pissed after the game, so I forgot, buddy. I'm sorry. Roberta Campbell, the Sydney actually did make it in the game in the third quarter when they went 2-3 minute speed. But yeah, the urgency you're meaning. Plus Tomlin did divert. Yeah, Tomlin's an idiot in a lot of things, man. Nobody's even questioning how he called that timeout, helping the Ravens score another touchdown at the end of the first half. Trying to think he was smart, like the defense was going to get a stop. It was like, fucking dude, you ain't stopped them the whole fucking half. What all of a sudden makes you think you're going to stop them now and you're going to help them out by giving them a fucking timeout? Like, get your ass out of the half, bro. Get into the locker room and regroup. Don't give them a touchdown. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Typical Tomlin shit. Messing up, any kind of clock management that he has.
Yeah, no shit. How dare us spoiled Steeler fans even suggest firing Tomlin? LOL. That's from Challenger. Yeah, these people don't have winners' mentalities. Anybody that says a fan base is spoiled because of winning, they don't have that winner's edge and that fight and that want-to. And Mike Tomlin's teams don't either. Mike Tomlin himself talks a big game, but doesn't have that big game to back it up in reality. He is basically outsmarted, outcoached. And we have to be real about it, Sean. This guy has been outsmarted, period. And everybody wants to talk about Mike Tomlin's superior intelligence level, like he is some master chessman, like he is some guy that can go out there and mold, something into nothing or nothing into something. And that's not the case, man. I don't know where this fucking this legend was born because there's no reason for it. The man has lost everything since he lost the team that he inherited. And he didn't even do that great with that team because that team was super fucking good. And he still managed to only win one Super Bowl with a Hall of Fame fucking quarterback in a team that had a nasty fucking defense, Sean. Still.
Yeah, it's because Tomlin's soft, bro. And, the team is just a reflection of the coaching staff. They're soft.
Yeah, I agree, man. And I was excited for Arthur Smith, but you know what? Now that I really think back about it, we probably shouldn't have been because I didn't really put 2 and 2 together at the time, Sean. It was just another guy that has the same exact philosophy as Mike Tomlin. The same exact thing. And we should have known better that they were going to come out and run 12, 13 personnel and throw flea flickers.
We've got the next Marty Schottenheimer, you guys.
Oh, that's bad. I love Marty Schottenheimer, but he couldn't win a fucking playoff game to save his life, man.
Exactly.
All right, guys, double tap that screen for us here on Steel City Live, only here on Mike Drop Sports. I'm Jason, that's Sean. We need to get those likes up. There's close. We're getting almost to 100 concurrent viewers, so we need to double tap that screen. Send this show out into the YouTube algorithm. It is free. It is cheap. So make sure you do it for us. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the best show in town. That's right here on Mike Drop Sports and the show Steel City Live. We're going to continue to dive in here. Roberta, we did that. Aaron Derrick, maybe we should stop going with the ordinary way of choosing players because clearly the highest paid aren't worth a damn. It honestly seems like the most of the team is just there for a paycheck, and their mentality is like, okay, whatever, if we lose, I still get paid at the end of the game. I think honestly, Sean, Aaron brings up a good point, and I'm going to talk about it here. These generations of people that are coming up here, Sean, they're not the same in terms of their want tos, their give a shit. Their give a shit buttons almost broke. The selfish mentality in which a lot of people have in today's world, I think, is really starting to shine through in sports. And maybe there's needs to be these easy ways for teams to start being able to get out of some of these contracts. If you have a shitty attitude, if you're a cancer to a team, if you don't have that want that to be great, that team fire in your belly, that everything is about the greater good, maybe you could get rid of them. Really, I don't know. I just feel like we literally have a generation, and it's going to continue for a while, of people that are weak, my friend, just weak, and this is what you're going to get. And it's going to take a special man or special lady, whoever, to get a team to be fired up, to play as a team. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
No, you're not crazy. Yeah, I can see that for sure. It's going to take somebody special for sure. And like I was saying, the coaching staff right now is soft. You need to bring somebody in there that means business, that has a passion for the game, not going out there and trying to be buddy buddy with the players. Like, because I feel like that's what Tomlin is. He's just another buddy to the damn team who likes to dance on camera too when they win a damn game. Not lead by example.
Yeah.
Act like you've been there before, bro. But you know what? He really hasn't been there that much, and I'm just over
No.
this whole damn circus. They need to put a tent on this circus and fix it.
That should be the title of the next show, the Steelers Circus. How do we fix the circus, man? Because this is the most broke down, cheap ass circus that's ever come to town, man. It's like a circus that comes to town that only has like ant farms and stupid shit to look at, but charges you 30-40 bucks to get in.
Yeah.
That's what kind of
Yep.
shit we're living in. All right,
Exactly.
guys. Tony Labella says, watch PQ in this game. Sleeping Lady, I think Tomlin stays through his current contract. We need to get real about our talent pool. They haven't showed up in the big games. Guys, Mike Tomlin has his hand in every part of this team, from free agency to draft to everything. His fingerprints are all on it. He is the guy that is literally to blame. He's the head guy. He's got to shoulder the blame. Mark Malone, seriously, guys, there needs to be a revolt against the Roonies. He must be made to fire Tomlin. Yeah, I don't know, Sean. Do you feel that the ownership is what it was since what you call it is taken over for Dan? You know, do you feel that this ownership has acted the same? That is, I don't know, treated this team the same as it once did uh, when the old men were in charge, and they were really, maybe a little bit more strict, maybe a little bit more about winning. It seems like we just don't give a shit. Like the give a shit button's broke.
I do feel like they're a bit more soft on that. Cowher was already out the door by now in his career with his Pittsburgh tenure, and Tomlin, he hasn't done anything special. He's going to be in there for 20 years by the time they get rid of him. And I feel like they've kind of veered away from that shit. It's not the same at all. Everything's been changing, like you say, from the players all the way up the line to the ownership. It's just not the same franchise it once was. And I know we don't want to say that and we don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. These guys aren't making moves at all. We're going to come out here next season and have a very similar fucking season. It's going to be 9-10 wins and possibly not even a shot at the playoffs.
Probably. I agree. There's too many. And two, Sean, when Mike Tomlin lost Ben Roethlisberger, they've never been able to get anybody in there that is similar, that can, win you a ball game here and there. They've not been good evaluators of talent at that position. They haven't been able to make the proper moves to fulfill that spot. And I know that's a hard thing to do, but I felt like this season they had a good enough roster that they could have overcame not having excellent quarterback play. I just think schematically, when you're so weak and you're so bad schematically, you can't hide any weakness. And if you're a coach like Mike Tomlin, you have to have top notch A1 Hall of Fame type talent in position that, or you're not going to be any good. You're not going to be, successful when you play quality teams.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like he has to have the best of everything, or it's never going to work.
It helps to have the best of everything, but there's guys out there that make it happen without, with minimal shit. And I wish that our coaching staff was able to do something like that too.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. A comment just left that I thought was there. Somebody might have retracted it or something. It was from Wild Herb, I believe. Maybe I went by it. Sorry, I don't know. Maybe you took it out. I don't know. Sleeping Lady, I'm hoping to get a great rookie, running back rookie, wide receiver, tight end, all positions not good enough right now. Yeah, and they just paid Pat Fryermuth. It is what it is. Ron Thomas, no, you don't. Inger, man, we all knew y'all didn't have a chance. Come on, Inger. That wasn't true. I didn't think that. I didn't think the Steelers would come out and not really have any chance. It didn't make any sense, at all. The records didn't prove that. The history of the game didn't prove that. The Steelers franchise hasn't shown that. I felt like the Steelers franchise, honestly, Sean, died and needs to hit a reset button last night. That's how bad I think this loss was.
I hope the Rooneys or somebody high up, I hope they were all paying attention. I hope they all saw what we saw, and I hope that they heard what we heard. Because even the commentators are saying, this isn't the Steelers we know. Where's the fight? Where's the fight? And I was wondering the same damn thing. The Rooneys got to be thinking that. And if not, then what are we doing here? What the fuck?
No shit, Aaron. The only way they're going to make a change is if it starts hurting one thing. These organizations care about money. If fans stop showing up for games and stop buying tickets and Steelers merch. But you know what, Sean? That will never happen. That will never happen, and it'll continue to go on. But I agree. That is the only way if you hit somebody in the pocketbook. Sleeping Lady, I'm hoping we get a great. We did that, dude. Ron, we didn't. What's your warning? That's your warning? Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Mark Malone, let's not pretend like Tomlin was ever a good coach. No, I'm not. I am not. I don't think he ever was. Roberta Campbell, I actually thought they might pull out a win, but when Tomlin didn't deferring, I knew we were in trouble. Tomlin's an idiot, man. He's just a flat out idiot, man. Sleep Lady Russ is great, but we should take a good look at a draft free agency. He may still be a great option, especially if our line improves. Who do you think they should come back with, Sean? Do you come back with Russell Wilson, or do you maybe lean into Justin Fields? But I got to be honest with you, Sean. If I'm Justin Fields, I don't want to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. I don't know how any free agent player wants to come and be a Pittsburgh Steeler. Why? Because I think the culture's broke. I think the franchise is broken. And if I'm Justin Fields, I feel like I'm shit on if I'm him after going 4-2 and then getting taken out.
Yeah, I think you're right about Justin Fields. If I were him, I don't know if I'd want to stay in Pittsburgh either. But I personally would rather have Fields out there. I saw what Russell Wilson could do, and as a NFL veteran that's been to the big game, he looked like he's never been there before. And this guy is a veteran. Therefore, he's not giving me, as a fan, what I want to see by providing some kind of leadership in that locker room for Justin Fields to develop. I think Justin Fields could have, he could have done better. Justin Fields, like, the guy could run, he can extend plays, and Wilson showed me that he can't. He's just slow. He lost a step. He's not planting his back foot when he throws the ball. We can't have that. So, I mean, if I were Justin Fields, run away. Russell Wilson, get out. We don't need you either. We need a whole new reboot. I'm saying it now. And, it's not just the quarterback either. The damn safeties really suck too.
Yeah, I like Deshaun Elliott. I'll say that, but I think Minka's washed right now. I don't know what happened to him, but what you were saying, Sean, about Russell Wilson, 0-3 against winning teams, Sean. 0-3. He was lights out when he was playing the shitty teams. I thought maybe we were wrong. I even admitted, like, hey, we were wrong. Putting Russ in was the way to go. I thought Russ should have started the season, but once Justin went 4-2, we were like, oh, hey, let him roll, man. Keep letting him have a chance. We thought we were wrong though when Russ came in because he lit it up, but he was, still 0-3 against winning teams in a regular season, which sucks, man. All right, guys,
Yep.
double tap that screen. Hit the shit out of that like button for us. We need them. We only have 31 likes. We need to get that like button lit up here. It's free. It's easy. Shit is cheap, my friends. Double tap that screen as we are always trying to hit 100 likes here on the live stream. Also, guys, thank you so very much for helping spread the word of the daily upload. We are probably damn near 3,000 views on that already today and gained massive amounts of subscribers and stuff from it. So I really, truly appreciate that. That's very awesome from you guys. And without you, this does not roll. I'm Jason. That's Sean. This is Mike Drop Sports. We're continuing through the chat. Robert Tamburo. Steelers can get more than a first-round draft pick by trading Tomlin. What do you think they can get? I don't think they can even get a first-round draft pick for Tomlin. I wouldn't, but maybe they would. Do you think there's a team out there, Sean, that's stupid enough to put a first round or maybe even a couple good picks on the chopping block for a guy like Mike Tomlin?
Yeah, I think so. I think that there
Maybe
must be
the
somebody that
Jets?
would go for it. Yeah. Somebody. Yeah, we'll take a winning season. Haven't had one of those in a while.
Yeah. We've sucked for 20 years. Let's get a fucking 8-8 year, man. 8-9, whatever, Shit's
Yeah.
fun, bro.
Bro, and just one more thing I want to say about Russell Wilson too. It's like when you're a defensive team like Baltimore and you're going up against Russell Wilson, and you watch the tape and you can see that he's not going through his reads every single damn play of the game. He looks at his number one receiver. If he's not open, he goes straight to the check down every time. And I'm telling you this because I just watched it and I was watching for it. And now if you're a defender, cover Pickens, take him out the game. He's going to go for his check down, and we're going to shut him down. And that's exactly what we just saw. So anybody that says that Russell Wilson was not the problem, I'm telling you right now, that's a problem.
Amen, man. If Tomlin was coaching with any other team with stats that he actually has, he would never be. No, he would not, Roberta. Nobody would employ somebody that long without winning a playoff game. Craig Werlo, first things is Rooney. Time for the next Rooney for the next set of eyes and ideas. I agree, Craig. Have the fans noticed how empty Acrisure Stadium is in some of the photographs from last few home games? I can't wait till we hear that the team is parting ways with Russell Wilson. Tanya Jones might Mike got to make decisions on his own if you want to stay or go. Yeah, he does, but you can force him out the door, guys. I know it's difficult, but they still can fire him. They just have to pay a massive amount of money. And let's not act like the Steelers don't have that money. I wouldn't want to pay it, but they do have it. Roberta Campbell, I feel Tomlin will never have a coach who he feels could outshine him, no doubt. I personally don't believe they're going to fire Tomlin. We can't trade the guy because he has no trade clause in his contract. Yeah, but if it's a deal that they can work out, Tomlin could lift that. So there are options. They just might not be easy options. Can't have a 5'10 quarterback. Can't have Tomlin as coach. Fired Tomlin yesterday from Walter Lemley. Berserker, as fans, we got to make Rooney feel it in his wallet. TD, hey, chat family. Craig Werlo every year. Rinse and repeat. Very same thing. Mike Miller, what's up? I think they're going to do what they're going to do is let him finish out his contract until 2027. Then from there, that's when they'll look for a replacement. Horrible feeling Mike Tomlin gets. Rodgers. Oh man, dude, if they got Aaron Rodgers, I'd fucking puke, Sean.
I would too. That you know what? I don't know if I would watch that. I don't know if I'd even.
I don't know, but yeah, I don't know if I would. Yeah, that's that bad because he's even worse than Russ, I think, at this point.
Me too. Yeah, he's had too many ayahuasca trips.
Yeah, no doubt, man. He's tripping balls, bro. He's tripping balls. All right, guys, we got to double tap that screen. Hit that like button for us as we continue through the chat. We work our ass off to make sure your voice is heard here on the show. So make sure you're double tapping that screen for us, giving us that like, sending us out into that YouTube algorithm world. The YouTube algorithm, I feel like, is broke, so you can help it out a little bit by smashing the shit out of that like button. Big Hill Tomlin lost the team is why they lost. Maybe, man, he might have. Mike
Yeah.
Miller, I'm going to Hawaii October 26th. Never been to Hawaii. That's for you, Sean.
Hey, all right, bro. What island? Type it in the comments. I want to know what island you're going to be on.
Robert Road, that loss to the Browns in the playoffs was really bad, no doubt, but that loss yesterday was even worse to me. We had turnovers galore in that Browns loss. No turnovers, just manhandled in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Sean, they were just beat up yesterday, bro. That's the
It
truth.
was a spanking. Like, I did not like seeing Derrick Henry basically throw Minka Fitzpatrick with one arm right onto his ass and keep running. I hate that. Like, as a safety, we need, like, that's got to be our last, like, line of defense. You can't allow that kind of shit to happen. Yeah, he did it to multiple of our defenders yesterday. It was such an embarrassing game.
Do you, if you're the Steelers, consider trading a guy like Minka Fitzpatrick and
I
getting out
would.
from underneath that salary?
Yeah, I would. But you know me, the past few weeks I kind of been hot on Minka. You know, I just wanted something from him. That one pick that we got, okay, cool. But man, that was like all we got from him all season, really. I'm over it. I think that he's worn out his welcome with me on the team. I'd like a playmaker, a ball hawk, like you say, Deshaun Elliott. He's been twice the defender Minka was this year.
Yeah, and here's the thing: what you'll get the backlash. They'll be like, "Oh, how can you trade a Pro Bowler?" The Pro Bowl's a fucking joke, Sean.
It is. So
A
is the
fucking joke.
MVP. So is the defensive player. It's all. We saw that, guys, with Myles Garrett getting that over T.J. Watt last year when the statistics completely said otherwise. Like, all that
Yeah,
shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean shit.
no doubt. Tomlin is arrogant. He's going to do whatever he wants, whether anyone likes it or not. Rooney lets it be that way. Sean, do you think, honestly, wholeheartedly, are the Steelers overly loyal? I mean, are they loyal to a point of stupidity?
At this point, yeah, with Tomlin, yeah.
Yeah.
They're a loyal club, yes, but man, at one point, like you said, you cross the line of loyal to stupidity, and that's where we're at today. It's been ridiculous.
Man. All right, Matthew Stringer. He's a UK cop. I got shot in the arm last year. Well, hopefully you heal well, man. Prayers to you. Rudy B. Moore, let's go. Ravens, Walter Lemley. The ultimate responsibility is on Rooney. Tanya Tomlin has lost this team since the Killer Bees era, except Cam always defended him, bro. You notice Tomlin is likely to waste your talent. Yeah, dude, I really feel like people though are on this train too, Sean. Of oh well, there's TJ and Cam and players like that. They won't play for Mike Tom or anybody else but Mike Tomlin. Do you give two shits about that?
Nope, I don't. I
Me
want to
either.
see our team get a whole change in the whole dynamic of that whole club. I want to see a playoff run. I want to see a Super Bowl run. I want to see some kind of success, not just in the regular season.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. This team was a fraud, man, this year. That 10-3 maybe was a little bit playing over above their station. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
is what it is, no doubt about it. All right, guys, you got to double tap that screen, get us up to 50 likes real quick here. We are almost there. We need 9 more of you to hit that like button real quick. I'm Jason, that's Sean. This is Mike Drop Sports. We're going to continue to roll here. Hopefully continue to do great content all year. Now we're in that off season mode, Sean. I wasn't looking forward to that, bro.
Oh man.
I ain't looking forward to that shit, man.
We're going to be talking about the draft forever. It's hard. It
Fuck.
is, guys. It's so hard. The
Oh
draft
my
is like
god.
you can only discuss so much, before you're just digging for something, and then you start seeing all these wild posts by any kind of like the Pittsburgh Gazette or anybody. They're gonna be saying, "Oh, could we get this receiver? Or what about this?" It's just so much controversy. We're gonna be sitting here speculating. That's the word I'm looking for. So much speculation, and it's never gonna end until a year from
Yeah.
now.
Oh god, dude. I am like every year when this like part since we started doing content, man, when this part of the season comes, it's like I don't know. My heart just like gets ripped out of my chest. I'm like, I fucking hate this part right here, bro. I hate this part.
Yeah. I was so
So-
done with it last year after like so many weeks of talking about the draft. I was like,
I know.
fuck, if we have to talk about receivers anymore, I'm going to shoot myself.
Oh my god, dude. I remember there's times we were doing a show last year and I was like, I feel like just like gagging myself to choke myself out, like fall on the floor. Maybe people would be like, oh, it's all right, Jason. He passed out. He's good.
And we still need a
Challenger.
receiver.
Yeah, they do. No shit. Challenger 22, Rooney roll higher. Mitchell Green. We are talking the same crap we talked last year, just more of it. Yeah, Sean, this is just repeat, man. Rinse and repeat, baby. Rinse and repeat. It's funny nobody's chatting fire Tomlin at all. Where I am, I feel like they should have fired him 10 years ago. I don't even think they should have hired his dumbass, to be honest with you. Walter
you'll be hearing
Lemley,
it here.
yeah, no shit. Tomlin hires weak coordinators so he can be the smartest guy in the room. Yeah, and he's probably a guy with a fucking 40 IQ. You know? I mean, to be honest. Hey, one thing, Sean, is he knew how to get rich. He sure took advantage of the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers. I feel like he robbed them.
He did, man, and he's set for life. So what's he fighting
Yeah.
for? Just take your money and go home, Mike, because we want championships.
Congratulations, Mike Tomlin. You are a fucking con artist, my friend. You knew how to get it done and make some cash. Mike Tomlin, you get the first flag of the night for being a dick beater. Hey. Yeah, jeez. Mark Malone, dude, he's pissed away a Hall of Fame quarterback's career and is actively pissing away a Hall of Fame linebacker's career as we speak. I really do, Sean. That team under Ben Roethlisberger when Tomlin first came there should have won several Super Bowls. Several. They appeared in 3, won 2, won 1 with Bill, won 1 with Mike. But that team was good, dude, in my opinion.
Yeah, I got to blame Belichick and Brady for quite a few of those too. Damn it. I used to.
Yeah, but
they
he's
could
not
never get
smart enough
past
to
them.
beat Bill. He's not smart enough to beat Bill. Bill knew that Mike Tomlin was a fucking idiot that wouldn't change, that would come out with the same fucking game plan. It's like in the Waterboy, Sean, when the guy's over there flipping through the Coaching for Idiots book, Coaching for Dummies book, laughing, pointing over there. That's what Bill and the staff was doing. Like, there's that fucking retard. Like, come on, bro. He's that dumb.
Yeah, I believe it too, and I think I even heard Tom Brady talk about some of that. How they always kind of had a really good game plan for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's easy. It was easy. Mark Malone, he was talking to Walter, Mitch. Could we all gather around Acrisure Stadium and post signs saying "Fire Tomlin"? Would that help? Maybe. But they'd probably just arrest you for littering. Boxing Man 1. Mike Tomlin passed on Lamar Jackson in the 2018 draft. Yeah, instead we picked up Terrell Edmonds. Ain't that some shit, Sean?
Yep, and how'd that work out for us?
Yeah, Edmonds sucks. Jackson can't win big games, but at least he's a winner in the regular season and it gives you a fucking chance to win.
For real.
Roberta says, I am not happy with the Steelers right now, but I still would not want Lamar as quarterback. I wouldn't either, but I'd have rather had him than Terrell Edmonds. That's for sure. Maybe you could have built something around Lamar in Pittsburgh and gave him an extreme level of high confidence playing for that franchise and shit. Maybe it would have been a big boost. I don't know. I think honestly, they would have probably ruined Lamar Jackson's career like Mike Tomlin's ruined a lot of fucking good players' careers.
Yeah. We're going to have a lot of fun bashing on Mike Tomlin this offseason.
Oh, buddy, I can't wait to that's all I'm looking forward to for the rest of the season is talking shit on Mike Tomlin. Because, Sean, I felt like at the beginning of the year and in the summer, do you not remember this, my friend? All summer long, did we not take heat from many of the fans out there that Mike Tomlin was so good that we were too hard on that? Like we didn't know what we were talking about. He's a great coach. What are we talking about? We don't know football.
Oh, yeah. I was told I was crazy. I was told that I literally I don't know the game of football. I have no idea what I'm talking about. These Tomlin defenders are serious about Tomlin. And bruh, like I got to the point where I kind of stopped saying it. Like, yeah, we'll just see how this. I just wanted the season to unfold. And
Yep.
I've been on reserve. I haven't said shit. Now the season's over and I'm going to let it all out. It's time to let it out.
Yeah, and here's something else, Sean. You ain't seen them here in the last month. You haven't seen those people in the chat. You haven't seen them out in other places on other shows. The ones I do get to watch, which I wish I got to watch more because I do enjoy watching and talking Steelers football. But man, Challenger says Marvin Lewis 2.0. Tomlin will get fired after you Steeler fans have a full season with Justin Fields. That's from Drake Smith. Yeah, maybe. You never know.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right, guys.
We'll see if Fields even hits the damn field.
Yeah, no doubt. My chat just went haywire, and I lost where I was. So I'm at Mark Collins. Tomlin has a no trade clause. Bears want Tomlin. I was at the game, was disgusted from David Tallick. If they got Rodgers, I wouldn't watch. Yeah, I think Rodgers would not be a good draw, man. Rocky Blyer gave up just like me a couple years ago from Dan. Mark Malone, I wouldn't be opposed to drafting 2 QBs. Do you think the Steelers, Sean, have enough draft capital? One, I don't think so, but maybe. What do you think? Do you think they have enough draft capital and enough maybe smarts to navigate the draft in order to move up in a draft that I feel like is very thin at the quarterback position in my eyes?
I don't really have much faith in it right now. And the reason I feel that
No.
way is because they were unable to get the job done last draft when they did not go for a high caliber wide receiver. They were unable to get another wide receiver to come into Pittsburgh and help out. I just don't have much faith in it right now, bro.
No, I don't really have much faith in anything that they would do. Now, are you disappointed with Omar Khan's job, Sean, or do you think that that's still a bright spot? But do you think even if Omar Khan continually does decent things and continues to make strides, do you even think it matters with a head coach like Mike Tomlin at the helm?
I'm starting to wonder if it even matters. I do have faith in Omar Khan to bring in some help. But like I say, he was unable to complete his job last season, if you ask me. We needed one more good playmaker. We just didn't get it. But like you say, you bring a good point. If they did, would have even mattered when you got Russell Wilson in there that gets sacked every time somebody gets by one of our O linemen. He's unable to step up in the pocket. He can't really extend plays. He can't really throw the ball that well on the run. I mean, I think we could have had very similar results with Justin Fields. It didn't really matter who we rolled with. We could have finished that season with 10 wins with Fields, if you ask me. He was already 6-2 or 4-2. You know, he could have won a few more games, got up to 10. I don't know, bro. I don't really have much faith in this franchise right now. I got a lot of doubts. I got a lot of bitterness. I'm just not feeling happy about this damn team.
No, not at all, man. All right, guys, make sure you're double tapping that screen, hitting that like button. We need 3 more likes to hit 50. Let's get that 50th like here real quick. It's free. It's easy. Shit is cheap, guys. Shit is cheap. It costs you not a damn thing to hit the like button. That's how creators continue to make content for you each and every day. If you want options, you got to help people out. You got to hit that like button. And again, thank you all very much for the awesome responses here as of late, as we have gained lots of ground. We're well over 4,000, and we are going to continue to crank along. Mike Tomlin does not know how to develop young players. It seems to be the case, man. Froggy, what's up, Froggy? Mark Malone, it was an anal reaming. It felt almost like, Sean, that, the Ravens took giant anal beads and shoved them up Mike Tomlin's ass and then ripped them out as hard as they could. You know what I mean? That's kind of what it felt like.
Yeah, I mean, and us as fans, we experienced that pain too. It was like a chain, went right through the team, all through the whole fan base, and they ripped it right back out and said, "See you later."
Sean, do you think they were about that size? About the size of baseballs?
I was imagining footballs, but yeah.
Oh man, don't make me laugh too hard, Sean. I got chapped lips, and I don't know. They're like every time I laugh, it's like cracking. I got to get some medicine on them.
Bro.
We feel the steel. We are all still black and gold. That and effing steel. Amen. Yeah, Sean. And that is the nice thing about Steelers Nation. That even around losses, even around tough times, Steelers fans are still Steelers fans. They're still going to be diehards. They're still going to come out in force. But man, I got to say this, Sean. This might be one of the ones that I think has tore apart a little bit. Maybe torn some of the heart out of Steeler Nation a little bit. I really, really do. I honestly think that this one might really, really hurt long term.
Yeah, this is the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. Coordinators are horrible, which is related to Tomlin. Yeah, he sucks ass. He sucks ass. All right, guys, man, we're going to start wrapping it up because we've been going for almost an hour. Sean and I are tired of talking about Mike Tomlin anyway. He sucks ass. He's a piece of shit.
It's time to wash it out. Time to just move on from this nightmare.
Amen, man. We're still Steelers Nation, though, baby. We're still here. We're still here. We're still out here grinding. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be back. But, Sean, any closing thoughts here on a night? Again, we apologize, guys, because last night Sean and I both were like, you know what? We ain't fucking talking about this team because all we're going to do is give you something that's invaluable. We're going to cuss Mike Tomlin out. So we decided that wasn't the case. We'd come back today after a little reboot. But, Sean, any closing thoughts here after another monumental collapse, my friend?
Closing thoughts are, you guys are awesome. It was a wild ride this season. I had a lot of fun talking football with all you guys. Thanks so much for your support. It's always a good time. And, we're never going to give up here at Mic Drop Sports. We're going to continue to come on here and talk Steelers football. We love this team. We bleed black and gold, and it's going to be like that till the day we die. So we just got to be patient and hope that this team can then do some house cleaning, if you know what I mean.
Yes, amen, man. We'll be back, Sean. We'll be back, and we're going to stay hot here each and every day on Mic Drop Sports. We're going to continue to bring the content. This is a year-round thing, and it's about die-hard season is what I call it, man. The dog days of summer will be coming up, Sean, where you'll have the real OGs that die and breathe, eat, sleep football, man. But we'll be here grinding, man. So thank you, Sean, for joining us. And next time, man, we'll be back and we'll keep talking football, baby. Keep talking football.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. Thank you, my friend.
Thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure, Jason. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody.
Problem. Later, my friends. See you on the next one. I'm Jason. That's Sean. This is Mic Drop Sports. Peace.